You may be seated, brothers and sisters. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful, to whom all praise is due, the Lord of all the worlds, and I forever thank Him for His presence to you and I here in the wilderness of North America.
Yes, sir.
Coming to a people who had been lost from their own homes for 400 years, near 400 years at the time that He came, and given to us a knowledge of ourselves and others.
That's right.
While we was blind, deaf, and dumb, not having the knowledge of self, knowledge of no one else, we didn't even have the knowledge of a chicken egg.
That's right.
That's right.
That's true. Some people ask, where did the chicken come from? And looking at the chicken when they see the egg.
That's right, brother.
That's true.
That's right.
That's true. So I thank Allah for His coming to us while we was in a condition that no one could help but God.
That's right.
No one could help us in our actions, in our ways, in our doings and whatnot, but God Himself.
That's right.
And I surely thank Him for opening my blind eyes,
Yes, sir.
because I was blind, deaf, dumb, and ignorant, which ignorant wraps up it all. I thank Allah who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, a natural man,
That's right.
in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. I thank him for taking off his holy robe, his holy garments in the heavens of the earth. Excuse me for a moment, please wait. Brother Sami. Thank you. He'd taken off his holy garments. And it is written in the Bible saying, I have put off my coat. How shall I put it on? It is written that he took off all of his holiness and left all of his holiness in the form of a shepherd that had 100 sheep, and one got lost that night. When he counted them, he only had 99. He goes into the house, he leaves the whole 99 and goes into the house and light his lantern. He didn't wait till the next morning. He said, I got to go now and find my lost sheep. because he see his flock there. All of them is there, but that one. Master Farad Muhammad in the person came to us and he said, we was that lost sheep. He said, we was the ones that had been lost from home.
That's right. That's right.
The messenger said, as he questioned Master Farad Muhammad concerning the lost sheep, he asked him, says, well, the shepherd went and gotten a lantern for light to carry down in the woods to find the sheep. Says when he found him, he was all tangled up in briars. He said, what is the meaning, Master Farad, of this? He says, Kareem, it is very easy to know what it is. He says, just look at the devils around you. Those are the briars. Don't they stick you sometime, Kareem?
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? He says, those are the thorns that is around the lost sheep. He says, the shepherd had to go and get a light. The messenger says to Master Farad, says, what is that light? He says, Kareem, it's easy to see that if you're in darkness, you must need light.
That's right. That's right.
So the shepherd, instead of just carrying a lantern, that was a token of the light of the truth that he had.
That's right.
Teaching the messenger, he says to me. He says he was teaching me how to teach. God in person. So the light that he brought to us, the lost foundation of Islam, was the truth.
That's right. That's right.
That was the lantern. If any of you know what I'm saying about a lantern, it's something you put kerosene in.
That's right.
You lift up the bulb, the chimney, you call it, and you light it.
That's right. That's right.
Then you can walk down the road with it.
Yes,
That's
sir.
your light for the night. Without that lantern, you would stumble many a time, or you would step into the ditch, or you would fall into some hole.
That's right.
So without the truth, many a times you didn't know the truth because you didn't have the light
That's right.
of the truth. So the messenger taught me that all night long. In his house in Chicago, he sit there all night drinking lemonade. He loved lemonade. He says, brother, you have to go home this morning. Says, but I have to tell it to you. Says, someday you might have to tell others. And we sit there And my mother says, you haven't went to sleep and you got to go home, you're trained. I said, that's all right. I said, I'm not sleepy. I says, I'd rather had sit here a whole week with God's messenger and what he told me tonight, last night. I don't feel tired. I don't feel sleepy. And then, in other words, in the 5 hours of the train coming home, I'll take a nap.
That's right.
And my mother, she smiled and looked at me. So, brothers and sisters, that is not our subject for a few minutes. I'm not going to keep you here long. Our subject is found in the 2 books, The Fall of America and the Holy Quran. In the Holy Quran, that chapter 81 of the Holy Quran, chapter 81. I should have brought the other one because this one is so old. This is the one I was taught from. The first one that I was taught from was this one. And I don't want to tear it up because it's an old one. I want you to listen carefully at what I will try to bring to you concerning the folding up. Chapter 81 of the Holy Quran, which says it was revealed at Mecca. Mecca, the holy city that we call the holy city for the people today. But if you want a holy city, let's get together and get some bricks and mortar and stuff and build one.
That's right, brother.
That's right.
You are living now, if you're living in Detroit or surrounding, you are living in the holy city Mecca.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
We must get evil out of it.
That's it.
Yes, sir. Right.
You have got to straighten it up, clean it up from filth.
That's right.
You have to do it. When I say you, I'm meaning myself as well.
That's right. That's right.
You have to take out the things that will cause you and I and all of the black people in the whole USA and in general the world, the evilness that has dominated and covered ourselves. You have to take it away. And the time has come for you to act in so doing. We cannot do this work while the evilness is here. We have to get rid of evilness, hatred, murdering,
That's right.
dope, crack,
That's right.
whiskey, beer, wine,
That's right.
cigarettes, and the local weed.
That's right.
We have to get rid of that.
That's right.
We have to do it.
Yeah.
It's useless for us to look to the government that we are living in to clean up a place for us to live in,
That's right. That's right.
because this government is run and ruled by none other than the devil of your Bible,
That's right, brother. That's right.
the folding up. Before going further, I want to give you the greetings from Brother Joseph Muhammad in L.A.
That's right.
Assalamu alaikum.
Excellent, sir. Get a greeting back up, sir.
He says he will try to see you next Saturday. He told me he would make his everything ready tomorrow
Yes, sir.
so that he could be. Very good brother he is.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
I dearly loves him
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
for the good that he have helped us in.
Yes, sir.
You know, don't worry, I'm coming back to my subject.
That's right. Take your time.
You know, the good man, we might say, who is the good man? That is a powerful question.
Yeah, right.
Who is the good man? Sometimes you don't know the good man when you see him.
That's right.
You look at him, you say, "Oh, I don't like him." And when you get acquainted with that man, later you will say, "You know, I hated that person. I hated so and so. But you know, he have proven to be my best friend."
Yes.
If you ever been that way, I have been like that. I have seen some I thought I hate. But today, I remove that from me and treat everybody right and don't hate them, or black people, you understand me?
Yes.
Treat them right and don't hate them, and let Allah do the judging. You know, let God judge him, not me.
That's right.
Because if he judge you, he gonna judge you right. All praises due Allah.
Yes, sir.
This is written in the Quran, the folding up is for the benefit of you and I in the wilderness of North America.
Yes, sir.
It says, as I quote, it says, "In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful." Verse 1, when the sun is covered, and when the stars darken, And when the mountains are made to pass away. Number 4, and when the camels are left. Number 5, and when the wild animals are made to go forth. And when the cities are set on fire. Number 7, and when men are united. Number 8, and when the one buried alive is asked, for what sin she was killed. Number 10, and when the books are spreaded. Number 11, and when the heavens has its coverings removed. Number 12, and when the hell is kindled up. Number 13, and when the gardens is brought nigh. Number 14, every soul shall then know what it has prepared. Number 15, but nay, I call to witness the stars, justice, that run their course and hides themselves. Number 17, and the night when it departs. Number 18, and the morning when it's brightening. Number 19, most surely it is the word of an honored apostle. Number 20, the possessor of strength, having an honorable place with the Lord of the dominions. Number 21, one to be obeyed and faithful in trust. Number 22, and your companion is not gone mad. Number 23, and of a truth he saw himself on the clear Hazam. Number 24, nor of the unseen is he a tenacious concealer. Number 25, nor is it the word of the cursed devil. Number 26, whether then will you go? Number 27, it is not but a reminder for the nations. Number 28, for him among you who pleases to go straight. Number 29, and you do not please except that Allah pleases, the Lord of the world. That's chapter 81. Very beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Very good to know and to understand. Now let us see what the man said that knows about it. Right?
God's right.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The book is written and truth to find and to give to you. Nothing but truth. So we have to ourselves remember all the things that has been given to us and the knowledge that has been taught. We must remember it. Just be patient. I'll find what I'm looking for. It was there this morning, so it got to be there now, right? Yes, it was there this morning. Come on now. Let's get together here. Looking all over it. Well, that'll way it be with you sometime, you know.
Yes, that's right.
If you have to confront a whole lot of things like some other people, why, well, like me, brother, I'll say it like me, why, sometimes you look at a chop axe and think it's a hammer. All for just a little fun, brothers and sisters.
Right.
They're folding up. Now he talked on this part more than he did any of the other parts of the folding up. He taken 3 verses which is to black Americans, although the whole of it is for us to have a knowledge and to know what we are up against. The 6th verse reads, and when the cities are set afire, the 7th verse reads, and when men are united. The 12th verse reads, and when hell is kindled.
Yes, sir.
Now he says, as we quote a few words of it, the folding up is the title taken from the first verse of that chapter in which the above verses are found. And that I read to you. I read the whole chapter to you. When the sun is folded up, Holy Quran 81:1, symbolically prophesies the folding up of a record work, recorded work, a work that has been done under the sun by a people who that you has been with for 400 years. Now the time has come to fold it up. The time has come for you to take this record and fold it up because your days has ended.
Yes.
And now we are going to fold you up.
Right.
And that is what he wanted his peoples to know.
Right.
That the day has came. This is judgment days that we are living in. People may not understand it, or may not want to, or may not care to hear it.
Right. Right.
May not care to hear these things. Now, it might be a little hard for you to understand the folding up of the sun, the brightnesses of the sun. And folding up it is symbolically, as he says, it is a recorded work, a record of what people have done. As it used will no longer be necessary for this work that has been done by you and by the devils. It's not necessary anymore.
That's right.
This chapter refers to what takes place in the resurrections. We live in the resurrections.
Right.
Today, you and I is being resurrected from death, not a physical death, but we have been resurrected and being resurrected from a mental death.
Right.
Our knowledge we have been so long lost from. As some may say, well, Muhammad brought the Quran in 1400 years ago. So that makes Islam just came when Muhammad came. No, not when Muhammad came 1400 years ago. Islam was the religion of Adam,
Right.
Noah, Abraham, Moses, and Jesus.
Right.
As the messenger says, now where did Christianity come from? So where did Christianity comes from? It did come from the devils. It was born in the Vatican, in Rome, Italy.
That's it.
And Jesus never was there.
Right.
Jesus never entered a church. He didn't know what a church was. Now, if that be the case of it, then how did he become the author of Christian religion? When Islam was the religion of Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, and Jesus. How could Jesus now be the author of Christianity, and Christianity was not birthed until about 70 years after the death of Jesus?
Right.
Did he write about Christianity? We do not find in the Bible nowhere where Jesus said, be a Christian.
Right.
So it's the folding up coming in now. The time has came that the records, work that has been done in these cities, in this country, is to be folded up, because we are in a day of the black man of America must be resurrected out of his state of condition.
Right.
That's right. That's it.
The messenger continues, he says, one party is recorded as a beginning, while the other party is discontinued. We see this clearly being made manifest today. He says, war caused the destructions of citizens. War caused the destructions of civilizations,
Right.
of people. War or wars destroys the cities and towns of a nation. This chapter 81 of the Holy Quran is now being fulfilled.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Some few years ago, our cities was caught on fire, right?
Right.
Who set them afire?
That's a good point.
We can't put it all on the black, and we can't put it all on the white.
Right.
That's right.
But people say it was black folks who burned the cities down, right? If they burned the city down, then that was by Allah's permission, not theirs, because it's already written.
Right.
When your city is caught on fire.
Yes, sir.
So that makes it be God's work, not the work of us, not the work of the devil. But it's a work to show you that as these cities are being set on fire, so will God set the whole government on fire. And today the whole government is in war. The sun and the stars, he says, mountains, camels, and wild animals are all mentioned in the 4th verse of this chapter and are not without significance. It's got meanings to it. It's got meanings there. What did Master Farad and the Messenger taught us concerning the darkening of the sun?
Yes, sir.
Do you know?
Teach.
What did he say concerning the stars being darkened? The mountains, what did he say about it? He's talking about judgment.
Right.
A day that when man shall see these things with their natural eyes.
That's right.
Master Farad taught us, and his messenger continued it, that in this day of judgment that is being drawn up now and is coming slowly, but surely it will get here.
Yes.
And the Bible, it says that the sun was darkened out, doesn't it?
That's
Right.
What's going to make this? We was taught that when the time come for this devil to be removed from our planet Earth, that your people who is going to fight this battle will darken out the sun with a false fire, but you won't know that it's false fire unless somebody tell you. And the smoke from it will darken the sun and you won't be able to see anything.
Go ahead.
This is a little worse than your cities that was caught on fire, right? He said that when this is done in between the earth and this darkness of the smoke, there will be displayed the flashes of fire, which will be false fire, won't burn you. That lightning plays a part of it when it don't strike you, right? You see it, but it didn't bother you. Only you were scared naturally.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, praise to Allah. The book says, and the stars, they was dark, couldn't be seen. Mountains was heaved up. Mountains was spreaded out on top of our earth when this thing is happening. Camels would be running, and wild animals are all mentioned. They will be running in the jungles and elsewhere. And you will see then, after that has came about and left, you will see men walking with their eyeballs laying on their cheeks because of the fear of God. He's moving now the evil and the wickedness from your planet Earth.
Right.
You're not doing this. Oh no, you can't do it.
That's right.
He's removing a nation of people that your people made 6,000 years ago. He's now getting rid of them.
Right.
He said to us that he was going to destroy the seed of them.
Yes, sir.
And the book says he won't come up the second time.
Yes, sir. Right. Yes, sir.
All praises is due.
Yes,
unto
sir.
him.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Yes.
The coming of God. Mountains moving about. Some preachers used to say mountains would melt like flax and the hills would skip like lambs, right? No. We can't look for a mountain to be melting like flax. We can't look for hills skipping about like lambs. We can't look to see that.
Right.
But we can look to see a bomb come falling down here and leveling out mountains.
Right.
Huh? That's the melting of it. Hills will be nothing in the sight of one of these bombs that will be dropped on America.
Right.
That's why he said they will skip like lambs. God, man, what kind of bomb is those?
That's a good question.
Bombs going 1 mile deep into the earth and heaving up another mountain in the place of that one is teared down 1 mile high. What's happening then? He said he saw people. He saw people running to the mountains and to the hills saying, fall on us and hide us from the face of an angry God. For the day, great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? That is a fact that is wrote there in Revelation. And we see it more plainly here being unfolded by Messenger Elijah Muhammad. He continues saying the coming of God referred to by the prophets is to unite a people who have been divided against self by their enemies. He chose these people for the building a better world. That's one of the things, that's what you should do.
Yes, sir.
Unite. The messenger constantly told us that Master Farad Muhammad didn't just come here to teach you, but he come to set it in order that we unite ourselves together before the time come. Like what he's telling us will destroy the earth.
Right.
Not the earth, excuse me. Will destroy America. Some say the earth would be destroyed. No, it will not. We don't have to worry about that day. Wherever that it's saying that the earth is being destroyed, it means a place on the earth will be destroyed. And a people will live in that place. The coming of God. Why you got to come, God? Why don't you send an angel over here to tell us something? Like you told the rest of them. You send angels to other prophets you sent angels to Muhammad, and you sent angels to Lot, and you sent angels to another city that Jonah went. He was an angel that went there, telling them that if you don't reform yourself in 40 days, God is going to destroy you, Nineveh. Right? Why he said 40 days? Do you know it? 40 days. But they went over 40 days, didn't they? 44 years. Went over 40 years. 44 years, our brother, Messenger Elijah Muhammad, been teaching us, unite, black man. Get yourself together. Unite is the chief word of every one of the prophets that ever came to the people. He said, unite. Even Muhammad, in his fighting of his own kind, he said to them, unite. Even to the last of the devils that fought for unity in America, who was Abraham Lincoln. He said to the other devils, you can keep your slaves. Let's unite. Let us all be one United States. That's where your United come from, in your United States, is by him winning the war, and we unite with him. As I say, we, you know.
Right?
Not me. Not me. I was a slave, so I couldn't be in the United. That's a fact. Who did our black peoples unite with in slavery? But we want to unite with those people. And here is the word telling you, unite with your own people.
That's right. That's the right thought.
Stop trying to unite with white folks. Yes, Master Farad says better that you don't be around a lot of them when you see them ganged up together.
That's right.
Stay away from them.
That's it.
Here a few years ago, sometime in the 40s, he showed America what could be done, how he could kill a devil and you right in his midst. He sent a tornado through Flint, Michigan. And it went over black people's house and get the devil's house next to him and jump over all of the black folks' house. Then the devil said, God must be black. Oh, praise be to Allah. Now he tells you, he had told us, stay out of the company of them.
That's right.
Don't be around them. Then you might say, well, how is it that he will destroy this country and save us? He proved it to you
That's right.
Deep.
by the tornadoes, hurricanes. They like to live around water, right?
Yes.
They like to go back and dig a hole in a hill someplace and live in there. Some of our people want to do the same thing, right? Wants to live around the water.
That's right.
Want to go back in the hole somewhere.
That's right.
Stay out of there. Stay out of it. The people today has been greatly warned of what is coming on America,
Yes, sir.
black people. Master Farad Muhammad came to unite us together in one band of people. He says, to unite a people who has been divided against self, and we have.
Yes, sir.
We have been so divided against one another until you couldn't get us together nowhere. And when unity come to you and try to get you together, if that leader try to get you together and get so many, for God's sakes, don't let him die.
That's right.
That's right.
We're going to turn around then, go right back, say, oh, I know he wasn't no good.
That's got what.
Go right back, right behind the tree, right?
That's it.
Go ahead.
Don't the book say that?
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yes,
That it
sir.
was behind the tree,
Yeah.
eating swines,
Yes, sir. Teach me.
eating
Mister.
swine flesh, and saying they were better than you?
Right.
Huh?
That's right.
So it happens today. Same today.
Yes, sir.
We said Elijah Muhammad was a modern Moses.
Right.
Everybody witnessed it. Devils witnessed it. I know they witnessed it because I have heard them say so.
Yes, sir.
I heard devil, white folks say, that black man Elijah is a modern Moses. One devil of the Hitler's movement, something they had. What they call that thing? Nazis party, yeah. In Washington, D.C., the messenger spoke there. And he let devils came in there that day. And these people was there. A lot of them came there. And when their leader came up in front, he didn't come on the rostrum, he come up in the front and had a few words. When he came up there and spoke, his little army of Nazis was there. Time he got up, they jumped up, ha, Hitler! That was their salute to him. He said, standing there, he said that I say Elijah Muhammad is a modern Hitler. Yeah. He want to make him Hitler.
Go ahead, Raymond.
But it didn't bother him by saying it. Because he knows that what God is going to do, Hitler had no time with it.
Yes, sir.
Hitler was a good man to him. That's all right. You can go tell him I said so. I don't care.
That's right.
Go to the devil, tell him, say, John Muhammad said that Hitler was good to you Jews.
Yeah. That's right.
Tell him, I don't care. Then I read to him in the Bible there where Jesus said, I know your father.
Yes, sir.
You're the children of the devil.
Yes, sir.
And what your fathers did, you gonna do the same thing. Talking to Jews. And in another place there it says that there'll be, in this day, there'll be 10 men hanging on to one Jew's coattail, saying that I heard that God was with you. That means black people.
Go ahead, teach.
That means black people hanging on to the coattail of a devil.
Yes, sir.
All white folks is Jews and devils. All of them. Learn that history, how they come out of the caves of West Asia, out of Europe. It's written here.
Yes, sir.
Learn how they did when they come out. All of them was the same people. But when they got a little knowledge, they start cutting up the land, didn't they?
Yes.
I'm an Italian. I'm a Polak. I'm a Jew.
Yes, sir. That's them.
I'm a Hindu. I'm this, I'm that. And he got it so that when he got to the black man in Africa, cutting up the land, Bible tell you that, you know, said they named the lands after themselves.
That's right.
When he got to the poor man in Africa there, he said to him, said, you is a African. You are not like the others. Then when he got to us, said, you is a Negro in America. You're not like those in Africa. You're greater than those. Said to them in Africa, these in America is more powerful than you. So we teach them that. All right, now here we go. A lot of our people thinks today that they are greater than the brother in Africa.
Right.
Right? Right here in America. Why? Because the devil has taught them, say, you ain't the same as they are. You're greater than them. If you was greater, why ain't you got some land to live on?
Right. Go ahead, teach. Go ahead, teach.
If we was the greatest,
Right.
why can't we raise our own food?
That's right.
That's right.
Well, you say black people is God. Yeah, I say so. That's what God said. That's why I say it.
That's right.
He taught me that.
Yes, sir.
Messenger Elijah Muhammad taught me that.
Yes, sir.
A black man is God. Taught me white man was the devil. Now show me somebody that can dispute those words, those two words. There's not but two people on the earth. No way.
Right.
There's not but two great folks, visible or invisible or whatnot, that's named God and devil. It ain't but two, God and the devil. Now, which one is God? Which one is the devil? Now, between the black and the white folks, which one act more like God and which one act more like the devil. Is it the black one or is it the white one? It's the white that act more like the devil and you act more like God.
That's right.
That's right.
How many men have black people hung on the tree here in America? How many white folks have we put on the tree?
It's not enough.
Go ahead.
Well, that's true. It's not enough. That's right. You're right. It's not enough. You don't think about burning up a man alive, do you? Not until the devil. Lately, you know, you set people's houses. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the crazy folks.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Set people's houses afire, but still, the men of them will take pain not to burn a house down when you are in it, at that cost. But the devil, he come and get you and your family and burn them all up in the house. They did the same thing to Samson's father, his mother, and his wife, didn't they? They burned down the house that they was in and burned them all up, all but Samson.
Right.
But he got even with them all right.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Went out and got him got foxes rather, and tied firebrands to their tails and set them off through the cotton, through the corn, and down through the woods. And they saw every thing of fire around there. Them fox. Samson got even with them for that, for burning down his people. But he was the fool at that. Why he want to go to the Philistines? They was not his people.
That's right. That's right.
Why we want to go to the devil? They are not our people.
That's right.
We want to go and integrate Samson. He want, Mama, get that beautiful woman for me. She was not of his kind. His mama tell him, said, listen, boy, they not your people. Can't you find a woman in your own nation good enough for you? All right, black man, you got them so here they look like white ones, they black, brown, red, yellow, green, all color in your own nation. Why you got to go over there to white folks? You can get one of the lightest skinned women in your nation and looking just like a white woman. She will even have the eyes looking like a white woman. Now what the hell do you want to go get a white woman for? Excuse me from saying it like that, but that's facts. But don't forget Elijah Muhammad and the Holy Quran there says, when your cities are caught on fire, that is a sign of the next fire that's coming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Dave. No, it's too late. The Bible, Revelation refers to the destructions of the beast and his chief instructors. Right? The dragon. The name beast given here is not referring to a four-footed beast.
Go ahead.
But to a people who rule is like that of a savage beast.
Right.
And he do. He don't pay you any attention about nothing until he see you start uniting.
That's right.
That's
You can
right.
kick up all the dust all out here. You can kill your black brother all up and down the street. You can go and rob a bank. He'll give you so many days in there, and then you're back out on the street if you got enough money. You can kill your mama, your papa, and everything with crack that he knows coming into the government. He don't care. If they know where it's coming from and on what ship it's on and what plane it's on, why don't they stop that company from bringing it in?
Right.
No, because that's money in the government's pocket.
Right.
Sure they know. Who said so? Brother John. Sure they know.
Yes, sir.
Then here we go around and looking sad about how this stuff is doing our black brothers and sisters. You saw it on the TV the other night, didn't you? But what that stuff has done to families of folks. You black brother got to stop it. He's not gonna do it.
Right. That's right.
He likes it. They go back in that chamber and they say, look, one nigga, by God, last night killed out his whole damn family. He like that. Excuse my way of, that's the way they talk, you know. I'm just saying the way they do. They talk it that way. Yes. You was at one of their headquarters. So the devil have the stuff there, and when you trace it down, that same head leader there using his own self.
Right.
When they talk in their conference together, I'm talking about white leaders, white folks, devils.
Yes, sir.
When they talk, the words they use is so unbecoming to anybody, you wouldn't want to read it. Me and my wife was coming home on the airplane from Chicago one Savior's Day, and you know, right in front of the seat, you know, you get some magazine there. It's right in front of you there. You pick it up and read it. And she picked up one of them and went to reading it. And she was laughing. I said, what you laughing about? She said, look here, John. I said, I can't see it without my glasses. I can't read it without my glasses on. I said, you read it. You laughing about it. You read it. So she read it. I'm not going to say what was there. Who was it said it? Mr. Nixon. I won't tell you what he said. But you just think of one of some of the dirtiest name that you can call a person knocking on your door.
Yes, sir.
Dirty names. You want me to bring it a little bit closer so you, if you don't understand? I don't mean a cursing name like GD and whatnot, not that kind. Not that. Not the other one either. I would have said, but I ain't gonna say it.
All right. Never said.
My sister said no there. No, I ain't gonna say it. Because I'll say it in a minute.
Right.
Those people. And Master Farad give us a lesson, say, why is that the devil does not want you in his society?
Yes, sir.
Because he does not want you to see how filthy
Yes, sir.
he is,
That's right.
how dirty he is. And them people is the most dirtiest and filthiest people you have ever seen.
Yes, sir.
Be around all of them, what they call high-class white folks.
Yes, sir.
That's high-class devils.
Right. That's right.
They says and do the dirtiest thing that you ever heard talk of. You have had many, many, many presidents that was homosexual.
That's right.
Many of them, brother and sister. You didn't know it. Why? Keep you out of my society.
That's right.
Because if you learn about it, you're going to run me away.
That's right.
And that's what he was making mention now when my wife was reading the what's her name. So I brought a little clear to you. I don't know if anybody saw this about Nixon. I was sitting one night at the TV there looking at Nixon. He was during his campaigning, and he said, there is too many blacks against white.
Yes, sir. That's right. He said.
I'm looking in his mouth when it come out. Said to myself, well, old buddy, there's too many damn whites against black too.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
They knows that one time that you get Islam up here, one time you become a Muslim, they knows that you don't want them. They know that. And they know that just a little bitty, you can even take what you used to call safety matches in a box. You can't stack it no place but on that box, right? Called safety matches. But they knows that any time that you learn Islam, you're no more safety match for them.
That's right.
Stack it anywhere. Because anywhere that you touch them, you want to do the thing on it. That's right. That's what Muhammad done. And that was on his own people he was after. That's what we have to got to get out of ourselves. Master Farad says, we have got to stop being fair white folks.
That's right.
Fair white folks. That's what he come to unite us together so that we wouldn't be scared. You know, in the South, when devils would come and lynch your brothers and sisters too, when they would come and do so, all around in that settlement, there was all of them was right there then. You know that? All of them was around there. You outnumbered them. And you could have got rid of them in one night. But we didn't have no sense. We fair. And then we go down the street, we walk on the side of the curb. If he with his woman, you better get off on the street. And then if you say anything, he got his pop gun right there in his pocket, bam, and he go to court and the judge frees him right away.
That's right.
Because you scared. Fear's in you. How did you get that fear? Mama and Papa taught it to me. Don't you bother them white folks over there. And the next thing you was eating a swine. You got a pig knuckle there in your mouth. Scared. Master Farad Muhammad says, get that fear out of you. I wouldn't fear the devil if he was a spirit. Listen at me closely, brothers and sisters. I wouldn't fear the devil if he was a spirit and you didn't see him, but I saw him standing right up here, and if he would come here in that form and try to put fear in me, you see me kick at something. Well, I'm trying to kick him in his damn mouth. That's right. That's right. Yeah, excuse those words. I'm only letting you know that I don't fear. That's why I use that word. Not that it sounds bad to use, but I'm letting you know that I'm not afraid of white folks.
That's right.
I'm scared of you.
That's right. That's right, brother.
Yes, sir.
I'm scared of God.
That's right, brother.
Yeah, I'm scared of God, but I ain't scared of the devil. No. Let me tell you something. You don't see no white folks down here, Holly, do you? All of you come and join and bring a more to join and put on a uniform like this one and come in here and you sit down.
Yes,
You'll
sir.
be seeing them walking around looking. You'll see them then. You'll see them back in the car around there listening at you.
That's right.
God, they do it with us now.
That's right. That's right.
Scared. Our people is in a dangerous state. They are not scared of each other, but they're scared of the white folks.
Yes,
That was
sir.
taught to us. The devil used to make two black men kill each other fighting for a bet. They'd make a bet. My nigger can whip your niggers. Put them with knives too. Fists, knives, sticks, anything that they decide for them to fight with, that was what the black ones had to fight with. And they haven't did nothing to them. Here come two poor black brothers out before the devil. Got to fight until one killed the other, so that he can win this one's plantation or this whatever bet they got up there. Now you know one thing. I'm so glad of one thing that Master Farad said. He says, we didn't want to kill all of them right away. We wanted to save some for you to kill.
Yes, sir.
But like it's going, some of us would be scared.
Yes, sir.
He ain't done nothing to me. See, that was his, I don't care. That was back in the slavery time when they hung that man on that tree. He ain't done nothing to me. Yeah, but that was your brother.
Right.
That was your father.
That's right.
That was your sister. And he ain't done nothing to you.
Go ahead, Spring.
Well, hell, go on out there and cut his, you just get him, that's all. Don't do it now. Don't try it now. Don't try it now. Let us unite.
Yes, sir.
Highland Park will be your city tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
I ain't lying to you. They're afraid of you. They're scared of you.
Yes, sir.
If you don't believe that they're scared of you, they have sent people right in here
That's right.
to hear what I say and come back and tell them.
That's right.
They have sent
That's
them
right.
right here. Thinking I care. I wouldn't give a damn if he come in here and sit down and listen. I taught it in his jailhouse. He didn't say nothing but give me credit. I taught it in the prison in Virginia. He gave me credit for what I said there. He giving me credit now. What I'm saying here, but you don't never hear. Because he don't want you to come.
That's right.
Don't want you to be, don't want you to understand Islam is your religion. This book says Islam is the natural religion of man.
That's right.
Listen what it says, the natural religion of man. Who is the man? You is the man. That ain't no man there. That man has got one fourth dog in him. He is not a man. We call him a man. He's a made something.
Right.
And you made him. Yeah, you made him. Don't be for you and the black folks. You never would have had a white man. Then we say, well, what is we gonna do without the white folks now? And we living in that country. If it wasn't for the white folks, well, we would be living around the water, everywhere around the water out there. We'd be living in the Palmer Woods or the Jacobs Woods or whatever kind of wood they got. If it wasn't for white folks, we wouldn't be in a building looking like this. Wasn't for white folks. Wasn't for white folks, we'd have a car named Muhammad or Sharif or Ali or Bacha if it wasn't for white folks. Wasn't for white folks, we wouldn't have to boil our water to drink it.
Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right.
Wasn't for white folks, we could go out there and plant our own vegetables and we wouldn't have to take soap and carry it home and wash them.
That's right.
Did you know you have to wash your vegetables
Better.
with soap?
Better.
Now what the soap for? To clean the vegetable, right? Now what you made soap out of? Acid, wasn't it? And it's going down in there. Why don't you unite with me?
Yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
I'm not afraid. I wouldn't ask you if I was going to see Mr. Bush. I wouldn't ask you to go say, "Come on, all of y'all, come go with me." I wouldn't tell you. I said, well, me and brother so and so is going to the White House. We got to talk with Mr. Bush. Well, we'll go. Oh, no, that's all right, brother. Stay home and get you some good chicken and eat them and whatnot. While we done the talking, be eating some chicken. We gonna tell you what happened when we get back.
That's right.
It'll all be on tape, or either we'll be on TV where you can see us. Don't need a lot of them.
That's right.
When you carry a lot of them up there, he ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, a lot of them up there. What all them people out there for? Well, we marching. Marching up here? For what? Oh, you can go on back out. I'll send something to you. Okay, then here we go right back home. I ain't got nothing yet. You done slept outside in the rain and all night long, whatnot. You ain't got nothing yet. Well, what must we do? Unite.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Just before I left home, I looked over towards the east part there and I saw the wind, how it was blowing those clouds. And I knew that it had rained a little last night. So I looked at them and they looked like they wanted to get together, black clouds, but the wind was too high. And the thought come to me about black people uniting together, but the fear is too high.
Yes, sir.
You get me?
Yes, sir.
They're fear. They got too much fear in them. They can't get together. They're afraid of the devil.
That's right.
Right now, every Sunday, this place should be packed, packed, packed.
That's right.
I'll come and teach you all day long. I'll get here at 5 o'clock in the morning and leave at 5 the next morning.
Yes, sir.
Let some come in these 2-3 hours, next group these 2-3 hours. Yeah, teach them all, and I teach them all the same thing, or wherever I leave off at, you know. Fear. Fear. And here's another thing, brothers. I'm going to say this to the brothers, these new brothers, I want to let you know it too. We ain't got no business with women folks out here trying to teach you and lead you someplace. Did you know that?
That's right.
I'm saying it before my two sisters said that. But listen, we ain't got no business for that. Stop letting the woman lead you. You the man. The woman don't want a man that can follow her. She want a man that she can follow.
That's right. That's right.
I see these on TV. That's how come that I say it. See some on TV. They got men they lead. I went one time to a place, and there was a lot of men sitting in there, and who was the pastor was a woman. I looked up at the pastor. I said, God, you got a woman in here. Ain't down on a woman teaching or doing like that. But not there, not here. No, not up here. Not up here.
Right.
No. We do this up here.
That's right.
You do that down there.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of men likes to go around where women folks are teaching. Yes, you know Miss So-and-so, she's all right. Yeah, she all right. All right, maybe for a housewife. Maybe, I said. I'm saying this before so my two sisters here and the same so to listen to. What the Bible says, if she was to learn anything, she learned it at home from you, right?
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Learn it from you. Got no business up here. It says it's a sin for her to be up here teaching somebody.
That's right.
I'm going to fix some of these that's teaching somebody out in the streets or whatnot. Yeah, I'm going to fix them.
Yes, sir.
What, and the man too, trying to put a man in this place. I was put in my place when I put on pants.
That's right.
You know how we used to wear what we call short pants? Where we was under the hands of our parents, right? But when they lengthened them out so that pants would come down on the shoe top, she told us, and Papa said, "You's a man now.
That's right.
Get." No. Not that. She You're going to be a man in the full. Be a man.
That's it.
Go ahead.
Don't laugh. Yeah, I know. I stopped. Don't worry, I stopped. I didn't go no further. Yeah, I stopped. Listen, that's a little more than I stop. The theologians, most of them from the time of Martin Luther, not Martin Luther King, not him. This is another Martin Luther that brought the Christian religion that he's talking about here, who I think was the author of the terms beast and dragon, especially the late Pastor Russell. You know who he is? That's right. He's the founder of the Jehovah's Witnesses. And the Jehovah's Witnesses is the most foolish people that you have ever seen in your life since the Christian people, since the sanctified people stopped being so foolish. They want to sit in your house all day long with their books and whatnot, and they teach you and you say nothing.
Right. That's right.
Then if you offer them a book that you think is good, and for them to read, no, I don't read that. I don't read that. They're the biggest fools you have ever seen since fools been fools. You know, when Pastor Russell had his books going, that they didn't care for you to be a JW?
Right.
No. Pastor Russell was a white man,
Right.
mixed with German and what? He was mixed with two. That's all right though. The hell with it. Excuse me, but that's all right. He's just a devil. That's all. He's just a devil. I got him all right. Don't think I ain't got him. Oh no. Then after him came Judge Rutherford. Now, Rutherford was a white man. We all know he was white. Black people had no parts hardly to play in being a Jehovah's Witness. Today, look at them.
Right.
You can't hardly walk the streets. You go to the door thinking that that's a Muslim brother or some of your folks, or somebody coming to see and talk to you, that he is coming up there with some kind of something other, going to ask you a question, what do you think about this? And sometime they put a little child to ask you the question, and they stand back. One little boy, about 8 years old, come up to my door while the man and the woman were standing there looking at him. And he was the one, the little boy, they teaching him, you know. They teaching him. He walked up to the door and he says to me when I opened the door, he says, good morning. I says, good morning. How are you? I said, I'm fine. You, sir? I'm fine. What do you think about these times? The little boy. I said, well, little brother, I said, I won't tell you what I think about him, but I'll tell you what I know about him. I talked to him like he was a man then.
Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right.
Told him, I said, you're living in hell and you're living in a hell of a time, son. I just went on with it then. I said, I'm a Muslim. I said, and furthermore, I said, you don't even know nothing about what you got. They teaching you. They standing right there listening at me. I said, they are teaching you. You don't know what you got. I said, you playing with a rattlesnake and you're dancing with the evening wolves. I laid a little bit on him. They have not been back. Yeah. Pastor Russell, Judge Rutherford, founders of the Jehovah's Witness sect, takes the term dragon to refer to the Pope of Rome. That's the dragon. That's what the message is telling you now, that these men here took him to be the dragon, the Pope of Rome. No, I won't say that either. The father of the Christian church and the Christian religion. How can you be a Christian? You ain't never yet been in no place where they were organizing Christian religion. I can prove that by white folks writing.
That's right.
Well, we live in America. America, man, is our country. I know it is. The whole earth is yours.
That's right.
I know what's yours. Let's unite together and get it.
Yes, sir. That's right.
You don't have to follow me. Just come here and join.
That's right.
That's right.
Right.
You don't have to follow me. Just come here and get in the wheel, that's all.
That's right.
Get in Ezekiel's wheel.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Bring all black folks here. All of them. Young folks, old ones too, but I want young ones now.
That's right.
I want young men.
Yes, sir.
Young men, I want them from 18 to 28.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's the first division in the Nation of Islam. Did you know it? Huh? That's the first division, 18 to 28. And I'm asking for a first division.
Yes, sir.
Will you help me to get them?
Yes, sir.
Then when you walk down the street, with a few hundred of them walking down the street, if I just had as many young people as these other leaders got. Did you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If I just had as many young people as these other leaders have today, the whole world would be scared of them, not only America. What would be said here for you, the others will bow to it.
That's right.
I ain't lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And this is not making me talk like that either.
That's right.
You want me to tell you what it is? I put some peppermint in some water. That's what I called him for.
That's right.
I gave him a piece of peppermint to put in this water that he was going to get me so I could drink off of it and it will help my throat better.
That's right.
Peppermint is good, for your throat to clear it up. See it?
Right.
Peppermint.
That's right.
That's right.
It's not old granddad. It's not white lightning neither. Let us unite ourselves together. I don't care what, if a man come here if he's 75,000 years old, let's unite. If the mother bring a baby here in her arm and he can't talk, let's unite. So when he get old, he will be a Muslim. He won't have no fear in him against this string of hair,
Yes, sir.
blue eye,
Talk about it.
pale face, dog, polecat.
That's right.
Look what he doing to our people.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to walk around here and say that was back there in slavery time. We free now. If you're free, show it.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
I'm free and I speak as a free man.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
And they knows it. Don't say they don't know John.
Oh, yeah, they do.
You mean to say John been right here in this city about all of his lifetime and has been a Muslim for near 60 years? And now they don't know me? And been to jail 2 times for Islam? Spoke in the jails? Went to the prison to see Messenger Elijah Muhammad? Signing my name, John Muhammad, before I get in there, and now you don't know me? The man that don't know me is you.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You knowing who I am.
Yes, sir. That's right.
That's right, brother.
That's right.
That's the one.
Yes, sir.
Have no fear. Uh-oh. Time has expired long ways. But anyway, you know, that's the way I like to tell you what you don't know. I like to make things known to you. I didn't get nowhere in here for trying to make it more clear to you who haven't got the book. The Fall of America by Elijah Muhammad.
That's right. Good.
My blood brother. What's in this book here, I will give my life for it.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Because it is the truth. Let nobody fool you. Bring some more in before you leave. I'm not going to ask you to join because you can't join. If you haven't registered here, when you leave, all of you that haven't registered here, if each one of you, see the secretary sitting at a table out there and tell them, I want to register here at Muhammad's Temple of Islam. I want to unite myself together so that I can help carry this cross or burden that we have to carry.
Yes, sir.
Don't think because it's just a few of us that it can't be done. We can do it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. We will do it.
That's right.
We will do it.
That's it.
Fear not. Just because of the looks, fear not.
That's right.
You don't see him, but he's standing right here beside me.
Yes, sir.
Fear not.
That's right.
He's with you. He's with you.
Yes, sir.
Put down Old Glory and carry your own. Carry your own flag. This is yours.
That's right. That's right. That's
bring me people, black ones. If a white one come in, he's not going to stay but 2 seconds. Not if I'm talking. He's not going to stay. Bring people. Bring men. Try for your families first. Try for your family first, but that does not mean that you're not trying for others too. Try for all.
That's right.
Don't pick one and say, well, I ain't going to ask him. I know he ain't going. Ask him too.
That's right. That's right.
Let God be the judge. If they want to talk back at you in the manner of dislike or hate, just walk away.
That's right.
That's
You don't
right.
have to fight nobody. Just walk away.
That's it.
Because in this great battle that is being fought right now, over there, it's coming here.
That's right. Listen.
It's on its way here, and it's working right here so fast. Think about what they have done. Have the oil went up anymore?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's their oil. That's theirs. They got some here. He said that he decided to move the cap so that they could take oil from here, right?
Right.
No, he didn't decide it. They made him do it.
That's right.
Made him to use his own. If you got any oil, you better use it. Because you're going to have to pay us for this you get here. And this is not enough that he got over here. The most of the oil is in the eastern part of the earth and not in the western part of the earth. What you going to do when your little well run out? They got plenty of pumps where used to be oil at. And they can't work them no more. Some of them, they took them down. No more oil in that little spot. And that plays a great thing on energy in this country. That helps you with everything that moves. It even has a part in electricity to play. They knows what to do. But it's us. We won't get together.
Right.
If we get together, then with our brothers will do the same. So we got to do our thing.
That's right.
That's right.
Bring them here. Tell them, say, come down here and hear this fool. You don't believe him, say, calling him a fool, go ahead. Then when you leave here, you say, could you condemn anything that man say? No. Say, you called him a fool. Said, no, you called him a fool because you stayed away. You're the one saying he's a fool. Wisdom is something great when
Yes,
you
sir.
get to talking it and knowing it. Thank you, my dear beloved brother and sisters, for your being here today. And I guess the brother has some more announcements to make concerning other things. But anyway, I thank you for being so patient, sitting here this long. May Allah bless you and give you your wish. Come into the nation of Islam until we have filled this place up. And if Allah should spare us, that we could build us another place before that He destroyed then let's do that.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Unite ourselves together. Make Highland Park our town.
That's right.
That's it.
If we're going to live out here, make it be ours. Thank you, my dear beloved brothers and sisters. May the peace and blessings of Allah be with you. May you have a peaceful night's rest and a happy morning rise. Assalamu alaikum.